Hey Soulsters, I'm Cleo. This is Cleo Soul Tarot. Thank you for joining me today. Well, we do have a big message, and we are in a big month, March and April, 2 big months that we're going to be dealing with. The planets are moving, but today we want to talk about Saturn. We want to talk about Saturn moving into Pisces. Very big, very important. Feeling a lot of energy, guys. And I know that we're feeling the pull, the tugging on your emotional self. I get it. I understand. But listen, the last time Saturn moved, it moved into Aquarius. And that was March 2020. Again, that was March 2020, and we all know what we went through. A lot of emotional ups and downs. Not only that, COVID hit, right? And we had a shutdown. And we know that Aquarius is all about the collective. Well, Pisces is more about, our dreams, not big boundaries, things of that nature. And this is why we talked about going deep within ourselves, our subconscious and our unconscious, and developing and really healing our old self. And Pisces is the 12th month, which is the ending of all things. And this is what Saturn is coming in to do. Saturn is all about structure and boundaries and things of that nature. But Saturn in Pisces represents the end of a long journey. And we can feel ourselves at the end of a long journey, right? So in that, we'll need to let go of any toxicity. We talked about that. We talked about not looking back. And see, if you watch my videos, go back and watch the videos, all these things have come to this point of, Pisces and Aries. All of it has come to this point. We talked about letting go of negative energy, not looking back. We talked about all that stuff. And, not hold, all the toxic stuff that could be holding us back. And Saturn helps us forge our own way forward. It helps us move forward and helps us create space. And not only with Pisces, though, it comes down in a form of spirituality, healing, and or destruction. It's your choice. What do you want to do? What's necessary for you? And also, Pisces being the 12th house, right? The 12th house. It's about the karmatic return, healing of the karma, letting go of these things. Now, we already talked about, this is the emotional pull that we're going to be going through in previous videos. But Saturn return in Pisces is an emotionally intense experience. And I know that you feel it. I feel it. We all feel it. But it is a time and a period of endings. It's a time for us to let go. We're going to see what the cards tell us, and I'm pretty sure the cards are going to stay right on track with that. They always do. But this is about spiritual awakening, finding your spiritual gifts, and also mental healing. This is about our mental health. In this period and in this season, we're going to start deciding what we're going to do, and some of us are going to require getting mental counseling. And it's okay, and what that's going to do is it's going to lead us and lead you into a place of healing and discovering your divine purpose. But let's get started. We'll start out with the star code Astro oracle cards. I like to always get the, well, you saw me dealing it out. I mean, guys, this is truly, truly about the 12th house, introspection, and honoring and starting the spin of all of our 12, of our 7 chakras here. This is what we're going through. We're lighting up all of our chakras. This is truly like a super important time. It's so important. It's so important. If you know, and what I suggest is not only listening to me, but go on other channels or whatever, wherever you get your information from, and see. Ask yourself, watch, learn. This is a time for learning. But in the 12th house, our chakra is going to be reactivated. And it's going to move us to a higher level. But we're going to have to come all the way from our crown chakra, which is where Pisces is, and move down into our root chakra, where Saturn lies, building a solid foundation. And what it does is it balances ourselves. It helps us to bring heaven onto earth, and bring earth so we can have as it is above, so it will be below. This is huge. This is huge. And now we have the 6th house coming in. And if you look at the card, this is about meditation. 6th house is going to be Virgo. Virgo. You know, and we'll have our full moon, our Virgo full moon in Pisces. When I tell you, and it's about sustainability, about the foundation, this is about paying attention to all the details. And again, our chakras are being lit up here. This is about introspection. This is about meditation, reflection, contemplation. This is about focusing on yourself. So we have the numbers 50 and 44. So look those two numbers up. But I do want to read 50 because that is about the 12th house. Let's see what it says here in the Angel Numbers book. 50 is about a strong energy of abundance is with you at this time. Think big and focus your energy on plenty. And it doesn't always mean money. It also could mean abundance of all things. And 44 is your guardian angels is wrapping you in a cloak of loving protection. You're safe. As we move into this season, focus on yourself. That doesn't mean, like I said earlier, in other videos, it doesn't mean not being aware of others, but you have to be available for you in order to be available for others. Let's get some more cards, oracle cards. Yeah, it's about the community. This is where we're moving to. We're moving into a place where our spiritual gifts will be used for the community, and it's the number 7. Your soul team, your soul tribe, your soul family is moving into a place where they're going to be supporting us. And when you're walking around in Pisces, throughout your day, just being yourself, you're going to find people on the same path that you're on, and which is discovering themselves. But, and another thing, guys, you also find yourself cutting folks off. And if you're not cutting them, they're cutting themselves. They're cutting themselves and telling them, for whatever reason. And the fact of the matter is, you're not vibrating at the same level at this time. You've moved to a high level. It's like a chicken trying to fly with an eagle. They can't do it. And I'm not trying to be funny either. Yeah, heartbroken. So, the only thing that means is there are people that will be leaving your reality. They're going to leave. And they're fine, and you should be fine as well. This was meant to happen. They came into your life. They taught you what you needed to learn, and you gave them what you needed to give them. I hope you understand that. And now that everyone has gained an expanded knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, it's time to move on. It's time to move. Okay, so under the 6th house and in all this energy, door to personal healing and happiness. Guys, we're going to be walking through that portal. The rainbow lies. The dove of peace. Number 34. This is where we're moving to. This is where we're moving to. Of healing. Healing that broken heart. And realizing the most important portion of your reality is you. It's you. And many of us listening to this channel, we are listening to my channel, we are givers. We're healers. We're teachers. The fact of the matter, guys, everyone doesn't want to learn. And it's not their time to heal. They still have more to go through. And we have to realize it's not about me. It's not about me not being able. It's about me showing them the light and walking away and allow them to find themselves. That could be your lesson. Your lesson could be you cannot save everyone. Yeah, so abundance is coming. The man holding a coin. I don't know why I always say it like that, but a man holding a coin. Someone could be coming into your life once you heal this broken heart, moving into your community. A door of personal happiness could be coming in for some of us to help us out. Some of us could be getting ready to buy that house, getting ready to do something big. Getting ready to do something big. And it's just going to come right out of the universe, all the support that we need. And the reason why these things are happening, guys, anything on the third dimension, 3D level, we can't focus on that right now. And like the number 44 said, you're being protected, you're safe, you're being supported. So anything on the lower level, your spiritual team is going to take care of that for you. But you have to release anxiety and depression. Release the anxiety about and the worry about those things that you feel that you do not have. And come into a place when you're doing the introspection that you have everything that you need. And those things that you think you do not have, your spiritual team is supporting you. Your higher self is supporting you. And everything that you're searching for comes from deep within. Your faith and your hope. The knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of who you are. We're going to find out. This is the month that we're going to see all things. Yeah, count your blessings. Blessings and abundance is coming. It's coming. Thank you, universe and angels, for blessing my life. We have to count our blessings. Our blessings, we're fully abundant. We really are. And like I was saying, someone is coming in to bless you. So please keep your eyes and your ears open. And continue to move toward those things, that you're searching for. If it's a new house, a new car, whatever it is, pay off these bills, pay off my taxes, whatever the case may be. Send my kid to school. It's coming in for you, so you don't have to think about that. So do your meditation, release it, and allow your spiritual team to handle it. You're going to have to take your hands off of it. You have to take your hands off of it, okay? And spiritual gifts. Thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my gifts and talents. Yeah. I mean, that's just, we got Reiki healers, we got seers, we have people that's going to be healing from a remote location, you know, healing the community. Some of you have the ability to do that. There's a lot going to be coming out and a lot that we're going to see. This is the time that we're going to be, and not only we'll be seeing all the spiritual gifts coming into ourselves, but you will be able to see things happening in the third dimension. People are going to reap what they've sown. But we don't want to get involved in it, and we don't want to look too long, but we'll see it. We'll see endings. We're going to see the endings. And when it starts happening, you'll understand what I'm saying. Not only that, we're going to see more water issues and the strange weathers. The strange weather. We're going to be seeing that as well. We're going to see it. Floods, mini floods all over, crazy floods. And I don't like to put that in, I only think about that for myself, but, this is about us doing the introspection because, listen, Mother Earth has to heal herself too. She's dealing with things that needs to come up to the surface. Earthquakes and volcanoes coming up to the surface. Let's move on. We don't want to stay on that too long because this is a good read. Yeah. Dreams and journey. This is all about Pisces. And undercount your blessings. Pay attention to your dreams. And know that this journey that you're on is meant to take you to your spiritual gifts. So make sure you count your blessings. Journal, write it down. And that's for me too. Medicine Guardian talking about healing under spiritual gifts. Be open to healing information. For those of us who have the back problems, knee problems, ankles, internal problems, mental problems, all of these things are going to be healed. And I believe personally that we experience a lot of mental depression and anxiety is because we're not listening to our higher self. We're like two fish going in two different directions, and we're not flowing with the water. And the water is our spiritual self. We're going against the grain. I want you to think about that just a little bit. Once we accept that the things that we went through, and I had to do this personally myself, was meant to teach me, to give me knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, for me to find the strength that lies deep within, to learn to say no, to learn to put me first. And that doesn't mean that I was unavailable for everyone else. But when someone or something was taking too much from me, I had to say no in order to save myself. That's what it's about. The healing of the mind. And we talked about this being a mental situation that we're going through. We talked about that months ago. We talked about that moving to the upper room. This is a mental situation. And Pisces is all about the mentality of who we are. Dealing with our emotional selves. Me dealing with myself on an emotional level. And that's why we're feeling the pull back and forth. And we talked about seers. We talked about that with the spiritual gifts. See beyond the current situation. We're going to have to see beyond the current situation. We said earlier that you can look at what's going on a 3D level, but don't look too long. Don't stay there, because some of these things are meant to keep you bound and confused in the crazy. So we can't look at it too long. We just want to see it and say, I've moved on from that. And no judgment, because remember, we were there too. Yeah, we talked about the protection. The protection guardian is coming in and say, drop your shield to your heart. It's protected. And that is the protection of the heart for you. Let's get some more cards. This is a strong reading. I believe this is a strong reading. And I believe that our spiritual team, the universe, the angels, way shores, they're coming, and our ancestors, and to let us know that we're okay. We're protected. And the reason why it's coming up so much, medicine guardian, protection guardian, is because this is in a very emotional season. Pisces is very emotional. And we're all going to be feeling the ups and downs, even me. But what I had to do was ask myself, is this my emotion? Is this coming from me? You understand that. You understand exactly what I'm saying. Everything that we're feeling is not always, we're empaths. So we're going to be pulling that energy into us, and it's not our energy. And why is it happening? So we can understand the difference between me and other. We have to get that. We have to get that. And listen, we will get it. And we have gotten it. Because remember, I am my higher self already. That's a big pill, and I want you to swallow it. You're already who you are. I am already myself. I'm already my higher self. And yes, moving into Aries, gonna be big. I'm so excited about Aries this year. But it says go for it. Once you come into yourself and start moving closer to Aries, it's gonna be go time. It's gonna be go time. And you're gonna feel encouraged, you're gonna feel strong, you're gonna feel powerful, and you're gonna feel like the Alpha and the Omega. You're gonna realize that you are the beginning and you are the end. You are yourself and your higher self all at the same time. There is no difference. Yeah. And what Cancer is coming in to remind you is the time to relax. Just relax. Relax your mind. Allow yourself to heal naturally. There is no need to force anything. It's going to happen automatically for us. If we believe who we are and what we're going through, and choose to allow ourselves to heal naturally, then we will. It's going to be natural. I mean, listen, remember when we were babies, we didn't have to tell our teeth to grow out of our mouths. It happened naturally. We did not have to tell our bodies to grow. It happened naturally. And that's why when we came, those experiences came about on a physical level. So once we move to the spiritual place that we are now, we can remember these things happen naturally. I don't need to force anything. Don't force it. because that creates anxiety and depression. So just chill out and relax as Cancer has asked us to do. Yes, and Libra's coming in to remind us to find balance. It's not reminding us. Libra's coming in and say this is the season where you will find balance within yourself. You're going to balance you with your higher self. Your soul is going, in your spirit is going to encapsulate you, your physicality, instead of your soul supposedly being into your body. You're going to see that your soul is encapsulating who you are. You're listening to your higher self. You're listening to your heart chakra. Moving to a whole new level. And your heart chakra is the fourth one between the first three and the top three. That is balance. That is, and you know, the heart chakra is all about the fourth dimension, about love. The fifth dimension is about knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And that's what we're gaining. That's where we are. Libra's coming in yet again to remind you to make time for self-love. We cannot make these things up. We can't even make it up. We talked about that. Self-love is absolutely mandatory. And it has nothing to do with love for others. We have to balance service to self and service to others. It's no, listen, we can't continue to put everyone else first. That creates mental instability. It creates regret. Let's continue. And Leo, once we get into Leo, it's going to be time for us to shine. We discussed that. And Capricorn is say, take a reality check. You got to check yourself. This is, man, when I tell you this is like the best time, and you specifically wanted to be here at this time. Those of us who went on, passed away, meaning went on to the other side, they are definitely supporting us here. They're doing their best work on that side. While we here, the earth angels, the spiritual warriors, we have work to do here. And what work is that? Once we move on later on into this year, we're going to see ourselves shining the light into the darkness of the third dimension and supporting those who still have a chance into moving into a higher level. When you read the Raw Contact, the teachings of the Law of One, it talks about the time of harvest. Every 2,500 years, and we just we moved out of the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius. This is about freedom, spiritual freedom. It is about humanitarianism. It is about the collective. Hopefully one day I can get into the raw material and we can discuss it over the cards like we're doing right now. I'm so excited. I really am. I had to take a couple of days off because so much knowledge, so much stuff was coming in at the beginning of moving into Pisces. I was like, oh my God, this is a lot. This is why I had to start journaling and writing things down, because I was getting, I don't know, I'm a Capricorn and sun sign. My moon sign is Aquarius. And my rising sign is Leo. So I'm kind of all over the place, but we all are. So make sure, guys, you look up your natal chart. There are free natal chart reviews online or birth charts. Make sure you understand them. We want to stay on track. You see how my mind gets? Yeah, dedication. The Eight of Pentacles. We've done the work. We understood the assignment. We worked hard. Now this solid foundation is being laid and preparing us to move into Aries right now in Pisces. We did the work. Some of you are still doing the work. And on a 3D level, you could be going to school. Some of you could be starting your new business. Becoming the big boss, supervisor, CEO, the director of the department. You understood. And that could be your dream. If that's your dream, be expecting it. I'm thinking in Leo, when it's time for the new moon in Leo, when it's time to shine. Big things are coming. We had the abundance card come out, and doors of personal healing and happiness is open. Yeah. And the Queen of Swords is coming in to remind us that on a mental level, we are solid. We're balanced on a mental level. Interdependence, not depending on anyone else to tell me that I'm good enough, to tell me that I'm making the right decision. I know the decisions to make because of the dedication that I've kept. Someone could be coming in with that motherly love to help you decide the direction that you need to go. Okay? Well, we have abundance coming in yet again. Guys, we're getting ready to reap what we sown with the Ace of Pentacles. But you have to believe it. And I know that you do. I know you do. I know you believe that abundance is coming. Your spiritual team is saying yes with the man of corn, the man with the coin here. You have to excuse me, guys. I'm from Texas, okay? And that's no slight to people from Texas, because I could say that I'm from Texas. You New Yorkers, y'all can't say that, okay? You can, but nobody will say anything. We love you. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles coming in for trust. So if you just trust yourself, and he has wheat in his hand, he has his bull, he's done his work. This is about Taurus. This is about moving into, again, abundance. Trust that abundance is coming. This is about reaping what you sown. This is that, and with the Knight being more mature, it is about receiving your harvest. It's about that. It's about knowing when to lay seed and knowing when to harvest, trusting yourself. This is a good time with all these pentacles coming up here. And with the Queen of Swords speaking about your mental stability. Yeah. Well, we have more pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles coming in to remind us that comfort is yours. This is okay. This season, there is no time for doubt. We have to really trust. We're going to pull a few more cards, and we're going to close it out. We're going to close this Saturn moving into Pisces. And Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. So definitely, Saturn is bringing in, telling you, listen, don't fret. I got you. I'm going to help you set these boundaries. I'm going to help you focus on yourself. I'm going to help you get deeper into yourself. Okay? Doing that introspection and finding who you are. Oh my God, now we have the Ten of Pentacles here. Yeah. We have the Ten of Pentacles. I think they're all in reverse. Nope. Well, this was in a reverse. So we're gonna keep it there. But the Ten of Pentacles in the upright is talking about happiness and moving into a place, but some of you still don't believe it. That's why we have the trust card coming out. Some of you still do not believe that things are going to work in your favor. And I can understand, especially going through Pisces. It doesn't look bright. And like we said earlier, because on an emotional level, you're being pulled back and forth. You're in between places. You're still there. But the Knight of Pentacles is coming in to tell you to trust that these things, all this comfort is all yours. But you just have to trust. And listen, you have to trust yourself. This is the time where we begin to understand that trusting in ourselves and having hope in who we are and not what you can do, because who you are will take care of all those things. It takes care of that. Yeah, the Ace of Wands, talking about Aries, and go for it. This is about taking brand new action. Your angelic team is going to come in to help you move into the direction that you need to go. It's going to light your fire with the Ace of Wands. And the Knight of Pentacles is coming in yet again. Trust. Now, the trust can come in slowly, or it can come in by you saying, when things come up in your mind, I'm being told to tell you this. When negativity comes up in your mind, which is definitely going to do, because we have to heal that here in Pisces. So all of those negative and toxic emotions and addictions and all that stuff is coming up. Even me. It's crazy. I'm telling you. We have to trust who we are. It's going to be all coming up. And what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to balance it and control it. Well, I don't want to use the word control, but you know what I mean. You're going to have to control it. And with the control, we mean you're going to have to trust yourself that you have these things under your control with your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of who you are. You're going to want to call the ex. You're going to want to do all the things that you used to do that gave you comfort back then. But it's time to move on. It really is. And you're just going to have to trust yourself, trust your higher self, your spiritual team, and your ancestors. Yeah. We have the Nine of Cups coming in to remind you that you have, again, the interdependence. You're emotionally stable. You're okay being by yourself. I'm okay with being by myself on an emotional level. The fact of the matter is, this is what you're learning to do. This is what self-care is. Learning to be by yourself in efforts to be with others. Because if you don't learn to be by yourself, and learn that you're okay, with who you are, you're gonna be trying to get that emotional, what's the word I'm looking for? The emotional, you're gonna be trying to get the energies that you don't have within yourself from somebody else. And they're not gonna be able to give you that. That's what we call an energy vampire. Whatever you need needs to come from within. But with Saturn moving into Pisces, the cards came out to remind us of the 12th house. We have to do the introspection. We have to go deep within in efforts to balance our 7 chakras. And not only that, we do have the full moon, the Virgo full moon coming in Pisces, I think on March 7th. as exactly when Saturn moves into Pisces. Go figure. The cards are just, they're amazing. I love the cards. They always come to tell the truth. But this is about sustainability, laying a good foundation, finding your community, finding your spiritual community, finding yourself, healing your broken heart, understanding that the door to personal healing and happiness is open. Abundance, abundance, abundance is coming for us. And I think we'll start seeing that in all of the fire signs. We already had a discussion about that. But this is about our dreams and our journey. The angels and your ancestors coming in to provide the medicine guardian, spiritual support. Make sure you remember to count your blessings. Many of you are seers. We talked about that. And protection. Your spiritual team is protecting you, ancestors. Your ancestors sent you here and you agreed to come because they knew that you will be able to handle the task and break the chain. They knew that you would understand the assignment. That's why you were sent. Leo's coming in to tell you to shine. Libra, coming in to tell you to find balance and to make time for yourself. Cancer, saying relax. Relax. Dedication with the Eight of Pentacles. We've worked hard to get to this place, Nine of Pentacles. Saying, because we work so hard, comfort is ours. Ace of Pentacles is saying abundance. And Knight of Pentacles is saying trust yourself above all things. Trust who you are. And trust your emotional self. Trust that you can heal the mental back and forth that we are experiencing in Pisces. Independence. You stand on your own. You make these good decisions, but somebody is coming in to support you with that. Let go of not believing. Let go of those blocks when it comes to the pentacles. About love, about your job, relationships, money. All the blocks concerning that, let it go. The Ace of Wands is coming in to remind you. It's time to get started. And your spiritual team, your ancestors are going to assist you in doing that. We had the Knight of Pentacles come in twice. So you have to trust who you are. We are in the 12th house. We're in Pisces. We are in the season of reflecting, going deep within our subconscious and our unconscious, and allowing those things to be healed. Allowing our mental selves to be healed. Moving into a place of spirituality. I want you to make sure that you look up more information concerning Saturn moving into Pisces. I want you to have a clear understanding of what's going on so you can make the best choice for who you are and the best choice for your future. Please leave a comment, like the video, hit the notification bell. Always subscribe to the channel, let your friends know. I'm Cleo, this is Cleo Soul Tarot. I'm sending you love, light, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and peace. I'll read you later.